Hello, welcome to another episode of the GNPS. It's your boy uGeneral umfana wale enquthu ngokuhlala ngihlala khona la eThekwini. You know what's it about? It's about KZN at all times. And sitting across me is my next guest. She goes by the name of Ms Andii. Her real name is Andii, so I just found that out just now.
I never even know which one to say these days.
How are you, Ms Andii?
I'm good.
For people that don't know, who is Ms Andii and where is Ms Andii from?
Ms Andii is Andiswa Kaula.
Yes.
Female rapper.
Okay.
Durban born. From
Sure.
Westville. Grew up in Westville. Yeah.
Female rapper.
Female rapper.
Of all things a female could do, why rap? Let me just be an idiot and just ask you that question. Because I mean, sorry, he told you all.
Like he said, I got it now. I got it. Found it.
Like you said, I mean, you're a female rapper, and we cannot run away from the fact that this is SA.
A male-dominated industry in general.
In general.
In general, yeah.
And especially on the side.
Yeah, no, Durban, take away.
Yeah, I see. So to me, that says you're a lady that loves challenges. Number one.
You've got to live. That's adrenaline. Man. That's how you live. I think that's how you should get by. Like, so if something doesn't make you nervous or something doesn't, make you think about it twice, then I don't think do it. Something has to give you fire. You must feel a fire inside.
So growing up in Westville, what kind of musical influences did you have?
Wow. I loved hip hop since I was young. I used to dance actually, so.
Wait, why do most rappers, they go from dancing? It's like, yo,
you just stay in the music.
I can actually sing this. What's playing when I'm dancing to?
I can make the music.
Yeah,
that's what you think. I could make the music. Yeah, no, but I I grew up with music just from my parents, aunts, uncles, musical family. My late brother used to sing opera, so we just grew up around music. But I always just went off the hip hop route. I loved hip hop. I love Missy Elliott. Like, I used to love Missy Elliott when I was young. I used to do her routines.
Yeah.
Thought it was pretty cool. Probably wasn't. But yeah.
I mean, if you eventually went on to dancing.
Yeah, but there's something about Missy's dances, you're never quite kind of something else.
How much more do you want from a lead singer? It's just to move a little bit.
Move a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Some rhythm.
You know what? If you're too good at dancing, then you just belong there.
Yeah, then you'll stay a dancer. Yeah,
you'll stay a dancer.
Fair. Then you just stay a dancer.
You'll never be the main person.
True.
Yeah. And so how long have you been rapping?
I would say solid 6 years now in studio. Always wrote as a kid though. Just wrote high school times.
Wrote rhymes.
Wrote anything really.
Yeah.
Whatever came.
Which high school did you go to?
Westville Girls.
Westville Girls. Did you guys have like a hip hop culture going on at Westville Girls, or was it just?
Wow. We had a dance crew, me and my cousins and friends. We had a dance crew. There was not really a hip hop culture in our school. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what I want to say. Yeah, actually I am. I don't feel like the high school I went to, not to drop names, had the, like, we weren't given the gap to have it was mostly academic and stuff. So we just kind of had our own thing going on.
It was a side thing.
It was a side thing, yeah.
It's something that you guys sort of introduce into the school.
If there were school competitions, sure, we dance, shows and stuff. But I don't think there was a sort of culture in our school.
So did you maintain the same friends at school and outside of school?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's something that you guys also did together after school. So
yeah, every day after school. We actually used to rehearse at the church up the road from school. So we'd leave school every day, come out, get your bags, walk straight to the church, get into our little studio and start dancing.
And at church, you don't get any conflict? I mean, because it's hip-hop
as long as our music didn't have swear words, they were okay.
But what are swear words? Like, you know how...
Am I allowed to say it? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
Yeah. No. It's a free country.
No,
express yourself. As long as your parents are not going to see this.
So I'm not allowed to say it, yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You can express yourself.
No, but I mean, what the lyrical content in hip hop is like in general. A nigga flies around everywhere.
Yeah.
A lot of bitch.
Yeah.
bitches everywhere.
Shit.
But I mean, that's just the usual. So we just had the radio versions of everything
Yeah.
until performance day. Performance day, we had the dirty version.
Oh my god.
Had to.
And did you guys like choreography anything that sort of goes with the lyrics? You know how in
Yes.
hip hop you can sort of mimic some
yeah.
of the words while you're dancing.
Yes. Yeah, actually, generally, I think we had one really cool routine to, who was it? Was it DJ Khaled? Was it DJ Khaled's song? I'm So Hood. No, it wasn't DJ Khaled. No.
Yeah, that is.
It is DJ Khaled. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
With Ace Hood.
Oh, with Ace Hood, yes, that's where I was going. But yeah, we had a really cool routine to that one. And I think that actually went with the lyrics of the song a bit.
Mm. And now, I mean, in terms of performances, the dancing, do you incorporate some of the background that you have from that?
I think I try to.
Yeah.
I would love to get more like time, maybe like studio time during the week to start like putting together performances with a lot more dance in it to actually be able to live through through your performances instead of just being on stage and saying. But I mean, it takes work. I don't think you'll ever just get on stage and just whip it, like go off, because you still gotta know your words, have breath.
Absolutely.
And keep going.
So do you do any form of training, like physical training, sort of to not to be gassed out in your performances?
We try.
Why don't you artists do that? Like, I mean, you guys know that's how you make your bread, but like I feel like it's just like doctors. I feel like you guys know that you're doing this thing, but like, but you're not doing the necessary stuff to make sure you're on point. Like doctors, they have all the information as far as health is concerned, but like majority of them, they can't take care of themselves.
Not the healthiest guys.
Yeah, like with musicians as well. It's like, okay, I get it. You guys are working and functioning in an environment that
requires all your strength and energy and
exactly,
physical.
and there's a lot of partying on top of that.
That's a choice.
Oh, you think so?
Well, it depends what you see as partying.
So you don't stick around at an event?
If I like it, I do.
See, exactly.
But then it's not a lot of partying. You choose. You must choose your battles. Today I'm staying, tomorrow I'm not staying. Today I'm staying, tomorrow I'm not staying. Like, also pick. You can't always be there.
So do you only do what events best suit Ms Andii? Was it like festival type events, club gigs, more intimate private events?
Festival, I would say. I don't enjoy club performances. I won't lie. Guys, this does not mean I'm asking you not to book me. That is not what I'm saying. I don't enjoy club performances because I feel like when you get to the club, like when we all go out, we know your vibe is to go out, be with your friends, have fun, and then the music's playing, you enjoy the music, and then all of a sudden you got to stop and watch someone. Unless that person has club bangers, it gets awkward. It's kind of like a dip in your night. So even when you're on stage in a club, you can kind of feel it, like people didn't come here for this specifically. Well, I mean, unless like big names, obviously people want to see those people, but you can feel it when you're on stage. It's like, people find something else to do. Someone gonna get themselves a drink at the bar, someone gonna go to the bathroom or something like that. You can feel it. I feel like at a festival, when you're on an actual stage that's set up and your purpose was to, people actually bought a ticket to come see you. Yeah. And people are standing to see you is like the best way to, get on stage, because then you're doing what you came to do for the people that wanted you to come here and do what you're doing.
Yeah. You know how, this is my perspective, ne? When I look at the whole club culture, going out scene, going out to party at places, which is where you guys function and stuff like that, I always feel like it's the audience is highly dominated by the ladies, especially the people that are there to engage with the performers. It's mainly ladies, and I want to find out if is that something that you take into mind when you make your music?
No, definitely, because who are you speaking to? Yeah. I mean, it's hard, like, you're definitely speaking to your gender first. I'm just pro-woman, everything. That's just one thing. So you do take into mind that when you entertain people, those are the people that are going to love you first. Yeah. And I feel like women are a genuine audience. If women don't like you, don't like you. Women like you, they like you. That's a genuine audience. I mean, guys are so like, you get on stage, you look nice, we'll watch.
Yeah.
Like, guys are guys. So I think I do take that into consideration a lot because that's a genuine audience. I won't lie.
Yeah. And is it a thing for you to like, okay, I know I'm female, so like I have to always make sure I hit the right spot. Is it like something that you consider or not? Or you just be yourself and you just create whatever you feel like at that moment?
In most instances, I definitely do what I need to do at that time. I think that is just what it's actually about, making music. I mean, as much as we all want to make it and we want to be out there and known and stuff, don't take away from your craft that it's your craft and that it's your joy, it's your moment. When you're in studio, you're doing what you love. So I won't ever forget what I need to do. Do I still acknowledge the fact that you're trying to be a brand and you're trying to get across to people? So yes, you do acknowledge yes, you need to please people. You need to actually hit the spot. Like, people need to welcome you. When they hear you, they got to enjoy you. No one should hear you and like want to turn it off or something like that,
Like,
we have a few people when
can
they
we skip that?
Can we skip the song? You don't want to be the skipped song or the one that makes people change the radio station. You don't want to be that guy. But at the same time, you've always just got to do stuff for yourself. And most of the time, if you're just real with yourself, then someone's going to relate to you.
When did it hit you that, yo, I'm an MC, I can rap, I'm a hip hop artist, I'm a rap artist?
I would actually honestly say fairly recently, because at first you go
How
to
recent?
studio, like maybe 2 years ago.
Shit, no ways.
Yeah, because you first go to studio and you're just doing what you love, and then you start acknowledging yourself.
So what were you doing before that?
Making music.
What type? What?
I was still rapping.
You were still rapping.
Rapping, but to acknowledge yourself as now I'm an MC. Yes, now I'm a rapper. It takes a little journey.
Oh, so you had been doing
I
it.
had been doing it, but when did I acknowledge myself as a rapper? Just not that long ago.
So wait now, and then work followed that. I think your single.
Work I dropped in 2018.
Yeah. That's in the last 2 years.
That's the last 2 years.
So what is that part of the records that told you like,
yes,
yo, I got this?
I actually remember saying on in radio interview, they're like, okay, so what made you write the song? And I was like, because that was the moment where you realize in your life, okay, cool, we're doing this.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to put in work now, because now we're there. Now we just need to push. So now we're doing this. So that's actually accurate. Yeah. Just about 2 years ago, when you realize, okay, actually I'm doing this. I'm fully inside.
Okay, and then I heard you after. Okay, not after that, but like the only thing that I could find for me to listen to were you part of was the Choice Assorted mixtape. EP, sorry.
The EP, yes.
Which came out last year in December. And that was like, whoa. At first, I couldn't find you amongst the lyricists, because I was like, I was expecting, I think that's the first song where I heard you on. It's just that I hadn't had work. So I heard you on that song, and then I started going to do some research. Like, let me look what she's been doing. And then as I went down your Facebook page, and then boom, it's like, oh, okay, she had a single out. And I saw that you had a whole media tour around it just to promote the single.
Yeah.
And I went on to listen to that. And then that's when I saw, I was like, yo, okay, this is the same person.
Oh, yeah, I didn't recognize that it was the same person.
Exactly. No, because you're a lady. And number one, no offense to ladies. And the delivery it's more like, I don't want to say this, then I seem sexist, but like, it's something where
just apologize in advance for what you're about to say.
I'm sorry if I offend anyone. I'm sorry, but this is coming from a good place. It was like, I know so many dudes who can't rap this good.
They can't rap.
Yeah, who can't rap this good as you
Oh.
do. And I'm like, yo, yeah.
I'm not offended by that at all.
I was thinking it's this dude is great. Whoever's rapping here, like, somebody who's is a dude with a high pitched voice, and they're quite dope. Meanwhile, it's like, surprise, it's a lady. Because I saw that Ms Andii, it's like, okay, definitely when they list who's on the track, you'd want to list it according to the verses.
Oh, it wasn't in that order.
It wasn't.
Was it?
I don't know. But yeah, I think that's something else that threw me off. So, but like when I listen to work, it's like, oh, okay, I could go back and now listen to.
Find the voice.
It's like, oh, okay, this is the person. And then that's how I was introduced to
Ms Andii.
Ms Andii. And for me, it struck a chord because it's like, oh, this lady is good.
Thank you.
She's dope. And like for me, it's like, why aren't we hearing about the likes of you? I know I don't have a problem with the artists that we know about, your Muslis and your Gigi Lamaines and so forth, Miss Cosmos. But like we need more females.
We do need more females. I agree with that fully. We do need more females. It's just almost like quiet on the female side. It's not quiet. There are artists there, but it's almost like
I feel like they are. It's just like they just need somebody to tell them, yo, you can do it.
You can actually do it. And the last thing we want to hear, oh, she's a good rapper for a girl. No, I'm a good rapper.
No, period. Yeah.
I don't want to hear I'm a good rapper for a girl.
Yeah.
No. And it shouldn't be like that. And I hear it a lot. Oh yeah, but she's dope for a hun. And it's like, no, but who said it was a Han's job? It's not a Han's job.
You know what? Men like to masculinize everything. It's like, just because girls are girls, it's like they can't do anything that we can do, even if it doesn't require strength. Like singing, you don't need big muscles.
Yeah, you need those lungs.
Exactly. And you need to have it within you. It needs to come from within. Because it's not just something that you can go pick up along the way.
No.
Or, yes, you can try and improve it and get it better by practicing. But if it's not there,
then
haven't you faced any difficulty in terms of, getting people to work with you or to believe in what you're trying to do?
I need to answer that question twice. Can I answer
yeah.
that? I'm going to answer that as generally as an artist, yes. Industry's fickle. Is the industry fickle? No, the industry's not fickle. The industry's tricky. Let me say tricky. A lot of people want to work with someone who's already known because, to work with someone who's unknown, then it doesn't help them or, and... No, you want to get booked by... People want to book bigger names because crowds and everything. So in that sense, yes, those are big obstacles. Trying to push your way through. It's not easy at all. I won't even lie. But you got to carry on. Yeah. You got to keep fighting. And then why I wanted to answer that twice was being a female makes it harder. You don't know... someone, but yeah, come to studio, let's record. And when you get there, hey girl, nah, babe.
It changes.
So a lot of the time, it's really hard.
Come, let's shoot a podcast. Next minute, yo, what's
what
she's doing after this?
Can we do this first? That's why we're doing afterwards? No, it's actually very tricky for females. It's like, okay, cool. You don't know who's taking you seriously and who's really just trying to rub a thousand. That's just how it is.
Have you, I take it you find yourself in such instances?
Oh yeah. Wow. Actually, as I got to Durban, because I've been in Joburg for a while, I got to Durban. I was like, okay, now I need to find a studio because the work doesn't stop, So I'm actually asking people, so who has a studio? What are they rates? And one of my friends says, oh, there's this guy, and he's in Westville. And I'm like, that's convenient. If you're right here, I can just go to studio anytime. Great. Text him, okay, cool. On Saturday, I'm going to pull up to studio so we can talk and everything. All right, cool. Saturday comes. Oh, brother, I'll see. Bring friends. And immediately, immediately when I read that message, I said, wait, where am I going? I'm like, bring friends. He's like, yeah, bring your friends. I said, I'm going to bring the guy that told me about you. He said, nah, don't bring no niggas. I said, no, we definitely confused. I'm not sure where I'm going no more. Siyapi. Siyaphuma sihamba ma-outi. So I was just like, wow, thanks, guy. I was like, listen, I'm not going to actually show up because I don't work like that. He's like, no, there's people here already. And I'm like, I don't work in studios where it's a full day of groove. I can't work like that. It's either we're working or we're not. So I was like, if you want a party and you think I'm your stock taker that brings stock... Okay. No, that's not how it works. So had those moments. You have someone that works for you, works with you for like 2 months, and then they turn around and like, yo, so I really like you. So I'm like, no, I don't.
Wait, so
they
like
play the game like steady, like, you know, we're pushing this,
easy.
get you an interview here, get you a performance there, and then after 2 months, it's like, so you and I know, you and I know. You and I are making music. So.
It's tough.
No, it is tough. It's actually really hard. And you don't even know, like, it's just so scary. You've actually got to trust your craft. You actually get to the point where you've got to trust you. Because you can have any man come to you and say, yeah, you're going to be big. That time, I'm a buzzer. Yeah,
they just want something else.
They want something else. And apparently you guys are keen on playing the long game. I don't know anything about it. Seems like men are keen to play the long game. They stick around for 3 months. I'm like, why don't you just tell me this from day one? So I could have said no.
So you mean like someone would come to you, pretend as if like it's work.
And you meet them in like the most chill environment. Like I'll be in studio, another rapper comes, yeah, let's make a song. Okay, cool. And then after time, yo, we're doing this, let's do this. I'm like, okay, cool, I always have a connection, let's do this, let's push this like this. And then we're working for 2 months, 3 months, and then down the line.
That's wasting your time.
It is wasting my time. That's why I'm like, why can't you just tell me from day one so I can say no so we can keep it moving?
Niggas. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit. You're getting in the way of work. Because I bet you that means you've passed up on opportunities to work with great people just because they decided to be assholes.
It's a very funny one person I was working with. I did a performance in Joburg in one of the clubs, and then another guy was like, listen, he manages artists somewhere, and not in South Africa though. I don't know, forgot where he said. And he's like, you need to get rid of that guy. And to me, like, just being a very loyal person, and I'm like, no, we've been working together. Like, why would you say that?
He's been like, through a lot with this nigga.
He's like, you need to let go of that guy. And I only saw that when long.
So wait, you didn't listen to the advice?
No, I was just like, what's wrong? We've been working so well. Like, you know, everything was going fine. And then after a few months, I was like, maybe I should have listened to that guy.
Wow, that's so disappointing.
It is.
So, man.
Can guys welcome us to... Is it okay for us females to rap with you guys? Like, I'm going to ask for permission. Like, is it okay for us to make music with you guys without you seeing outside opportunities? Can we just work as equals?
Not just rappers. I mean, anyone.
Any industry,
anyone in music. Like, I mean, don't let your profanities get in the way of something great. You know, something that could change your life. Because you never know when you might make a classic record.
Yeah, right.
Something that's going to resonate.
And then you guys have something you've worked on instead of
I still jam to Lil Kim's Brooklyn.
Yes.
Welcome to Brooklyn, home of the greatest rappers.
Lil Kim was a wild one.
You know, so I mean, if the niggas around her or guys around her didn't behave right, we wouldn't know about, you know, Lil Kim. Or maybe that's why things ended the way they did. Probably because there's a nigga who
made it messy. There's a nigga that made it messy. That's why it ended the way. We will let him rest in peace. We'll mention his name.
Yeah, we'll let it go.
Let him rest in peace.
So, like right now, what is Ms Andii working on, or what can we expect from Ms Andii? From
Ms Andii, you can expect a single. I want to drop it in Feb. I'm still here about the date.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, I have to love it. No, but I love it.
Are you at liberty to talk about it?
Yes.
Okay.
Fun times.
Let's get into it.
Song is called Money Bag. Recorded with Breeze, Zulu Bass King.
Oh, shout out to Breeze.
And another artist named Big
Forgive
Eyes.
me, dog. I've been meaning to get you out here. I'm sorry.
No.
He's invited. It's just like a matter of just like, you know, solidifying a date. Yeah.
And another artist named Big Eyes. That guy has such a dope voice, actually, I won't lie, but you guys will hear that on the single. Song's called My New Bag. 3 artists, produced by Peace Sign. I want to drop in Feb. I'm trying to pick a good date.
Why?
You know, picking a date is actually important. It has to be a good time.
In Feb, there's Valentine's. I think
I don't know if money bag fits in on Valentine's Day. I'm not sure.
I'm sure some girls would love to receive some money bag,
I
bag
mean,
full of money.
And maybe it's a good gift. Song.
Yeah.
Listen to the song.
You could be like, hint, hey, there's this new song
But
by
you
Ms
know
Andii.
what? But you know what? It's not actually like that kind of money bag. Money bag is. It's not so much about the actual money. It's about the journey to the money
bag.
To the money bag. So it's not actually about money. No, I'm not here saying I want this and this and this.
Hey, we all want money.
We all do. We live.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know what? There's one thing I don't like. It's like, okay, let's be honest. We all love money.
Everybody loves money.
Not even loving money. We need money to survive.
Every day. The moment you wake up in the morning,
people shouldn't be mad when somebody speaks about getting money.
I actually also asked that question. I won't lie. When people are like, yeah, but new age hip hop only talks about money. And I'm like, yeah, other people had other struggles. We're born in a new generation.
Yeah.
Our biggest struggle right now is money. Our generation's struggle is, are you going to make it?
Yeah.
Your parents had apartheid. Everyone else had their own struggle.
Yeah.
Yours right now is, are you going to make it?
Yeah.
So people obviously going to rap about money. That's like the only thing keeping them back.
And not only that, but like we live in a time where you can make money out of music in this country. So that's real. That's reality.
Yeah, it is reality.
You know, so there's nothing wrong about people saying about money.
Let the people rap about the money, and then buy the music so they can get the money.
Okay. So it's just a single. Is that all we're getting?
I'm looking to drop an EP for my birthday.
When is your birthday?
9th of April.
9th of April. Document that, people. Document that. So, okay, you're planning to drop it on your birthday.
On my birthday.
Okay, so I take it you already have something for that project specifically.
Already in the works, yeah.
Does it have a title?
She is King.
Okay.
I want to do a series of She is King EPs. That's yeah.
Okay, so this is the new direction that now Ms Andii is taking. It's gonna be a series of EPs, which will lead to
an album. Hopefully, those don't just come out of nowhere, though.
Okay, I feel you.
Yeah. So you'll work, and then you'll see. Okay, this and this and this.
As long as you give us music, I'm happy.
That's all I want to do.
What more could we want from you?
That's all I want to do.
You know, that's the only thing you're offering. So that's all.
That's all. Yeah.
As long as you're delivering, we happy.
Trusted.
So how many tracks on that EP are we looking at?
5.
5 tracks. So that makes it 6. Is the single from the EP or?
The single's going to be on the EP. Yes.
Okay. So
the first release from the EP.
Okay. So next month. Okay. Oh, yeah. I got you, bro. So now for now, Feb, it's the single, and then in April, it's the EP. Okay, and music video.
Music video definitely for Moneybag. That's already in discussion, in motion. Definitely a video.
Who's
for
shooting
Moneybag.
that?
I'm shooting that one in Joburg.
With who?
Director Moss, Southline Media. You're not.
We might change that.
Something gonna change.
Yeah, Tiny
said something.
Tiny one would like to shoot your video.
Tiny, we gonna talk. We gonna talk. I don't mind if I can keep it here as well. I mean, the song was made here, so
yeah. In fact, like, Jay, can we just keep everything here?
Okay, I realize why you said that.
That's the aim. No, I'm serious. Like, I mean, it's something I raise quite often on this podcast, is that the days of artists going to Joburg to look for the necessary things that they need to progress forward, they should come to an end.
They should.
So this is one way of us trying to bridge the gap, and so that when Ms Andii is doing something, she doesn't have to go shine the shiny over there or get through dudes who want other things
just to get a song,
you know, just to go tell people, yo, I got this EP that I'm working on and it's coming out on this date, you can get it and this is what's on that EP, and you know, that kind of vibe.
Funny, we were just having that conversation because we were like, yeah, but you know, all the resources, we're going to use the word resources, all the resources are in Joburg. And I was just saying, I was like, we shouldn't have to. We should be able to build something here.
Yeah.
That there's
we have enough.
We do have
the
enough.
Talent. Like, listen, infrastructure is just sacrifice. We just need few people just to sacrifice. I was speaking earlier about the warehouse. That was a sacrifice from one person for a lot of people, and it started something. Same thing here. So it's like a sacrifice. I don't, like, someone else would ask me, why are you doing this? Because you're not making money. I'm like, yo, it's not about
it's not
me.
Always,
it's about the culture. You know, I'd be happier one day if there's so many platforms for the likes of Ms Andii to go on to and talk about the work that they're doing or promote the work that they're doing, you know, and just have the same treatment that an artist who's big in Joburg would get in Joburg.
In Joburg, yeah.
Get the same.
Have your people.
Have your people treat you like a hero that you are, or somebody
to your city
that's servicing them well in your own place. So that's like something that I would like to see happen. Obviously, we
also hope to see it happen.
We need to cut out those niggas with ulterior motives.
We need to get rid of those. Like, those have to go. They have to go.
There's one way. Let's name and shame. I'm kidding.
Let's not do that.
I don't want to get into any trouble with anyone before somebody complains. Like, yo, you ran out of things to say. And you ended up talking about my name.
No, we were talking about you because you're annoying. No one ran out of things to say because you're making things uncomfortable for the rest of us. We didn't run out of things to say. It was something we felt we should say.
Who in the industry have played a certain role as far as, you know, helping you as an artist to propel you forward?
Directly or
whether directly or indirectly?
Indirectly. Someone who I'd say helped me by watching her, Lebo Matosa, even though she wasn't a rapper, just watching someone who was their own spirit. Like, she was just herself. She was wild. She was out there. She just carried her weight the way she saw fit. She carried on. And that's her being an artist, which is so funny. Sorry, I'm on a sidetrack. Everyone loves, like, Rohana because she's wild. And I'm like, but Lebo been doing that whole thing. Like, Brenda's been doing this whole. You must watch her documentaries. And she's, you know.
We've seen Brenda in videos where she had a class and
a cigarette in her hand. She's like, you won't tell me what to do. You know, it's just going off. And I'm like, people have been doing it. So for me, within our country, like that, those are people who actually paved ways to say, you know, be yourself, liberate yourself, make your music. If they like you, they like you, and if they don't, well.
You got great role models to look up to. I mean, especially on the side of just being yourself and understanding, because, you know, here's another thing with this whole thing of artists, like, you know, being here, it's like, oh, I want to move to Josie, I want to move to Joburg so I can make it, get a break, you know, blow up and all those kind of things. Is that I find that when you go there, like, their content suddenly becomes diluted and it starts becoming something else. You can feel that, you know, somebody's forcing something here and it's just not working.
You get that so much. You get into studio and someone will try redirect your whole energy, your everything, and you're like, no, but this is my music. But people do that, and people actually fall into that because it's like, okay, maybe if I do it the way they said I should do it, then I'll get into the industry faster. And it doesn't work, because if it's not you, it just doesn't work.
And like, there's something else. It's like you cannot base your path to success off of a
formula. There's no formula.
Off of if it works for another artist, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you. You know, so how important is control for you as far as your art is concerned?
Very important. Like, first and foremost, I've seen people watch me switch up. I'm feeling too binge in the studio. When someone talks over my work, no, I'm not doing that. Like, it's so uncomfortable, because if you're uncomfortable making your own song in the studio, imagine trying to get on stage with something that was never you. Like, and now people can see your discomfort. Like, it doesn't work. Because when you get on stage, I've got to be Ms Andii now.
Yeah.
But if I'm not performing Ms Andii's song, I'm not Ms Andii. And I think that shows in a lot of people, because then your performances or everything else starts to look like a trend, and you don't look like you're excelling in what you're doing. You don't look like you're doing the best that you can. You're not the best at what you're doing because you're doing something that you were told to do. So for me, I'm very iffy. I get touchy sometimes, and sometimes you do have to tetela, because a second ear helps. An opinion does help. At the end of the day, you are making music for people. It does help. So sometimes I even struggle to find the balance.
You won't always be right.
Yeah, I won't always be right. Yeah. And it gets hard. I won't even lie. It gets hard. You're like, okay, I'll do it. But in your heart, you're like, I don't want you talking about my song anymore. Like, I don't want you commenting anymore. But hey, I'll try it. I'll see. And if it feels right when it happens, let it go through. But it's hard. It's actually a balance. It's a balance you need to find. Like, okay, when can I listen to people, and when should I just go with my gut?
And as far as like, management's concerned, and do you have a team that you keep and like they focus on certain things as far as Ms Andii is concerned? Or you just control everything else?
At the moment, it's Ms Andii, but I do have a booking agent. But at the moment, it's Ms Andii. My manager that I had while I was in Joburg before I moved back, she moved to Cape Town. So she's still there behind me. I actually appreciate her so much. Like, she's still behind me. She's still supposed. She still checks with me every day. When was the last time you were in the studio? What's going on? When are you dropping? Have you shot this? Have you done this? She's still there, but obviously not as hands-on, because she's in Cape Town now. But for now, I need to...
Is like admin something that you big about, as far as like, marketing yourself and putting yourself out there? And
to a certain extent. To a certain extent, I always feel like everybody has to play their role. You can't be everything and be good at what you need to do, because sometimes you like want to go to a performance. Now you've worried about, where's my music? You still got to be the one who knows your lyrics when you get on stage. You still got to get pretty. You got to dress. You got to get there on time. You got to everything. And when everything is your responsibility, it gets messy. You're going to slip up somewhere. So admin, I'd like to be in the know. I definitely want to be in the know. I definitely want to know how everything is going. Social media, obviously I handle my own social media and everything. But I'd also like for other hands
and
to
shout
be
out
there.
for that. Like, you don't understand. Like, there's so many people that don't get me wrong, at a point where, like, I mean, okay, this is how I look at it. If you're an artist and you're at a point where you're like, I need management, that's at a point where everything is just too much. Because like you're saying, for now you can still handle most even things, though you still can't do everything. But like, there's certain important things that matter to you. Like right now, at a point where you might get a request to come for an interview. If I'm your manager, and obviously managers have their own projections and aspirations and wishes for you, and my wish for you is to be on a platform that's probably on MultiChoice, and here's an online platform that's on YouTube, doesn't have that many subscribers, they're asking for an interview. It's easy for a manager to say, nah, we're not. It's not worth your time. Whereas if it's directly you could actually sit down like, let me go see this thing, what it is that they're doing. Maybe,
it's a good move.
It's a good move. So like, I feel like a lot of artists, because of the quick to hire managers, they tend to miss out on things, on such opportunities.
I can never believe in that, because there's some things like, everyone, okay, I mean, all of us want to get paid. I mean, guys, please pay us. All of us want to get paid, but there's some things you need to do as an artist for the experience. Because you also learn about yourself throughout your journey. People must never forget that. Like, you don't have it figured out. You don't get into the industry and you're like, okay, I'm going this way, I'm going that way, I'm going to win. There's a lot of things you need to still do to be like, let me find my feet. Like, is this my vibe? But like, you need to know that I like to do podcast interviews. I don't enjoy radio. Like talking to people that can't see you. It's not like that you can't see. Like our personalities are different. Like I prefer to have a conversation with someone. I can see you, your facial reactions, eye contact, everything. So getting on radar sometimes a little awkward for me. Like you know, it's like but you know, you try. So in between, it's like okay, now we're on, now we're off, now we're on, now we're off. Okay, cool. But like you also need to like find your feet, do stuff, find your feet, and understand like if I can get media coverage this way, I could be the best I can be because that's my comfort. That's where I can show my brand best. So if you're just gonna decline everything, then I just want to go do what everyone whose name goes out there. I just want radio interviews, get on TV.
Yeah.
Maybe you get on TV and you're not that comfortable. Now it's not cute.
Yeah. Then you look all sweaty
and uncomfortable. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you know, do stuff, baby steps, do stuff. You don't just jump into it. I don't feel like you can.
Do you have any other interests like outside of music?
Shoes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So is it is it fashion or just shoes?
Shoes.
Really?
I went to shoe design school actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see the shoes you're rocking now.
No.
Whip them up on the table.
I should have worn better ones. I'm joking. I'm gonna lift my foot a little bit.
Let's see. Oh, damn.
I love shoes. So I learned how to make them.
Yeah. So you make your own shoes?
I can make a pair of shoes with my own hands. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's dope.
I love shoes.
So when are we getting a line?
Lily Black. That's another thing from Ms Andii.
Oh, that's is that your brand?
Yeah, my shoe brand.
Your shoe brand. Lily brand.
Lily Black.
Lily?
Black. Black with no K though.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the C.
With the C.
Oh, okay. Where can people find it?
So on Instagram, I'm not up and running yet. I've redirected a few times. First, I wanted to bring in shoes and sell them, which I still kind of want to do. You know, like trends and stuff. But now I actually really just want to focus on making my own line of shoes. Just go designer.
I think that's gonna go hand in hand with, with the music.
I hope it does.
It has to. It has to. I mean, you can make shoes personally yourself. I mean, imagine your fans buying shoes from you, which were made by you.
Actually, that's nice. Someone should have done that for me.
It sounds like a line.
Made for you.
It sounds like a line you can put in a verse somewhere. I don't know.
Give it to me, sir. I have a bar left.
Imagine your fans wearing shoes. Imagine your fans wearing shoes that are made by you.
Imagine your fans. I have my fans walking in my shoes.
Ooh.
That's what we wanted to say. That's what we wanted to say.
That's a good
That'll
one.
be a good moment.
That's a good one.
That'll be a good moment. Yeah.
I mean, you do need your fans along the journey, which you still are on. So have you ticked any boxes already as far as Ms Andii's vision board or goals is concerned? Or are you on the path, or are there any that you're on the path to unlocking? You're like, yo, let's see this.
I think I'd rather say I'm on the path to unlocking small victories. Yes, I've seen a lot of beautiful moments, small victories, but to say tick boxes, I think I'm still on the path.
Yeah. What how was Joburg? I mean, when you were out there, how long were you out there?
I was in Joburg a while.
How long?
Since maybe 2015.
Yeah.
I was in Pretoria before, but 2015, Joburg. Joburg, I enjoy Joburg. Yeah. I do. I actually do enjoy Joburg, to an extent, I must add, to an extent. But I do enjoy Joburg. I feel like, and not to offend anyone in my city, I love my city, guys. I do. I feel like there's more push.
Yeah.
I struggled when I first came back, last year, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to work. And it just felt like people drag their feet a bit in Durban. And I'm like, yo, if we spoke about studio last week, we need to be in studio tomorrow. Yeah. I don't want to talk about studio. We're only going to studio next month.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about something that's still going to happen next month. Please.
Yeah. It's got to be now.
Let's do it while we have the fire.
In 5 months, we'll have different ideas.
You need to use the energy you have now. Whatever created, it doesn't come back. You can never remake the same song twice.
Absolutely.
It's virtually impossible.
Yeah.
You can get something like it.
Yeah.
You might even get a better version of it.
Yeah.
But it's not the same one you made. So that's I struggled a bit here with the feet dragging. And I'll get back to you. What's the problem? Let's move. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
from my people.
So yeah,
Asebenzeni, guys.
people had that. Like some of them are here. There's a lot of artists that we have here.
These guys are hard workers. I
Yeah.
appreciate them. I actually stuck with them because I was like, these guys actually
Yeah.
work. I actually give them that.
So you're also working with Aboskind and Audio Sims?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually have a single on one of Audio's beats.
Oh, okay. Shout out to that.
Yeah.
Nah, that's definite. See, more reasons for me to listen and more reasons for me to tell people you definitely need to get that one once it's out.
Definitely. Yeah.
Because, I mean, like you said, you're working with great people.
I'm finally I actually am very happy with the people I'm working with lately.
Well, shout out to that. At least
that's another small victory
lea-
to work with people with the right energy.
At least you can say something good about Durban.
No, Durban's not all bad. I was just saying, he's stepping at sometimes, you know, it's a little bit. But I found people that work. Every Sunday, everyone's in the studio. Everyone is working. So I found people that are pushing. So
I guess
I won't worry about the laggers anymore.
It's a good space to be in.
No, it's
so to
actually
say.
great.
And so are you full time here now? You're not looking to...
I'm not looking to go back anytime soon.
Okay, so we have Ms Andii just strictly for Durban.
I'm hoping.
Well, obviously, if the other guys are paying, hey.
I mean, I'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can
but
come back.
But I actually found joy being here. I just feel like which I'm sure is everybody's struggle story, being in Joburg is like, yeah, you have all the right connects and you can get to this radio station real fast and you can get a club performance here real quick. Like you can, but do you even have studio time?
Yeah. No. So you go in all these radio stations and what you talking about?
And you're moving around with like one song that you made 5 months ago. I don't know. It's stressful. I just felt like I got home. I got more studio time and people to talk to, like people that you know. I feel like in Joburg, everyone's on the move. You also have to respect that. Everybody in Joburg is on the move. No one has time to come baby you.
Yeah. That's another thing I don't understand. Like that's still happening. Like, I mean, no offense, but like it's good to be working closer to a bigger artist, but like being signed by an active artist
doesn't help you with anything.
It's just not. You
drop a song with a big artist and no one knows you, it becomes that person's song, even if it's yours.
Yeah.
People don't even acknowledge you. As I always say, everything is baby steps, everything is time. It's like you've got to go put your feels out in the world. Like put your feels out in the world, see where you're comfortable. Because you drop a song with a big name, no one even recognizes you on the song. They were listening to that artist.
Just that one person.
The only reason they listen to it was because of that artist.
Yeah, that's true. There are songs that you know you listen to because you saw a certain name.
Yeah.
But I mean that's one way of discovering
new artists.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have an open mind.
Yeah.
Then obviously you always look at, that guy's dope. Who's this guy that's on the song?
That's why I always say, like, you know, if an artist is getting a feature, don't put the big artist on a whack song. Or the song that you are whack on. Like,
you actually just killed yourself. That is like musical suicide.
Because they're already warned by the fact that they're a bigger artist. Obviously, people are going to click on that song because they saw the name.
And then they switch off at your part.
You know, so you got to make sure that you put them on a song where you also have your best.
I've arrived.
Yeah, because that's kind of an issue. Because I've seen so many cases. Yeah, I almost said someone. But like I've seen an artist who okay, this is just me. Don't be offended. I'm just sharing my opinion. This is me.
You're allowed to have an opinion.
This is just me having an opinion as a listener. Oh, Du Bois. He dropped a track with AKA
Didn't he do
Hallelujah. No, there's a track with AKA called Hallelujah.
Oh.
Now, that's okay. I was like, okay, nice beat. It's nice. I like it. It's vibey. And obviously, the only reason I clicked on it is because of AKA. Okay, AKA is there, but like Du Bois is like, it was just like I was rapping with AKA. So to say.
You were definitely there for AKA. No two ways about it. You were there for AKA.
It didn't do. It's a feature that didn't do justice for him.
But then you kind of did that twice then. Because there's Dope Dreams with Tiger.
Tiger.
It wasn't.
Tiger was whack.
Tiger probably got there because he also felt the vibe.
He was just there for the check.
But also Tiger wasn't booming around those times also.
Yeah.
He just came back. Let's not forget.
Let's be honest, Tiger's not the world's best rapper.
No, he's not. He just came back also. He made a nice comeback. He was also struggling at a point, if we're being honest.
So, do you have any female artists featured in your latest project?
Not yet.
Why not?
It's so hard. Okay, I know there's definitely a girl I want to feature on a certain song.
Who's she? Expose her.
She goes by Money Badu. She's not from here though.
Where's she from?
Joburg.
Joburg. Money Badu.
I almost get afraid to say the Joburg word.
No. Joburg is fine.
It's fine.
We don't mind. Money Badu.
Money Badu.
Please.
I want to, but I've been asking for actually, the other day I was talking to Yashna.
Okay.
Yeah, and we wanted to work because she asked me if I want to work. Because I was like, yes, of course. And then
I can see that one working, definitely.
I'm actually very
see my
keen.
man, Audio Sims, they're licking his lips. Like,
yeah,
definitely.
Yashna.
That's me. I'm producing
He's making a beat already.
He's already got a beat in his head or something.
Definitely female artists. I'd love to. If I could, I would actually I should probably do one with just female features on the whole.
Please.
The second she is king.
Please.
Because the first one is ruined. Sing for good praise already.
Please.
So the second one,
From me, this is a request. Just do an all-female.
I actually think I want to do that.
She's king.
She is king.
Yeah, just bring the dopest you can find. We can start hunt. I can help you hunt.
I'd appreciate that.
Yeah. I can help you hunt.
For female artists.
Yeah.
Rappers.
Anyone who wants to work.
Anyone who wants
to work. If
they're
dope and they want to work, we bring them on board.
Because I think I've met 2 female rappers, since I've been here. And I was like, I want more.
Okay.
I want to meet more.
Okay. We'll bring more.
Please.
And if you're out there, if you're a dope female MC artist,
please hit me up.
Yeah, hit Ms Andii up. On
Yes,
Twitter.
I'm always in the studio with guys. Yes, in the studio on a Sunday, it's always me. I'm the only girl in there every Sunday. I'm
we need to change the demographics.
We need to change the demographics, guys. No ways. Something must change.
We need more sisters out here.
Yeah.
There is space. Don't be worried. Ms Andii is gonna look after you.
Trust it.
Ain't it right? You tell them no, stay away from that guy.
That's actually one of my biggest dreams.
Yeah.
Is to start a whole, whether it's an agency, a record label, just females.
Yeah.
Female managers, DJs, everything, just females. So that I would like for the next, I can't use generation. I can use generation.
Yeah, you can.
Generation of female rappers to never have to go to studio thinking, what does this guy want from me?
Yeah.
I would love for girls to just be able to be like, I'm also trying to rap. I'm also trying to make music.
Straight
and push.
Up, why don't we do it like this?
So can we be the last ones to suffer?
You've been doing this, no? So why don't it's an option? It's an open thing. Why can't girls, female artists that would like to break into the industry, let it be out there on record that hit me up. I'll point you in the right direction, or at least try.
I can. Yeah, if I can, I will.
Or help you avoid certain things.
Yeah, if I can, I will.
Yeah,
talk to me. I'm keen to work all the time. So
absolutely, and obviously then make music after that. Yeah.
But I'd love for that trend to end. Girls should be able to just walk into the industry and let your only struggle be, how am I going to get to the top? Just like every other guy's struggle is, okay, how am I going to get the single to that radio? How am I going to get the single to that TV channel? Let that be our only struggle as well. Not if I record the song in this guy's studio, what does he want from me? Let that struggle it's tired. It's actually tired. I just like to say it's such a tired struggle. I'd like it to end. I'd love to help make it end.
It's over. You're standing in the way of greatness.
Yeah.
Please move out.
How many dreams have probably died on the way?
A
lot of dreams probably died. Probably someone eventually so all these guys just wanna holler at me or sleep with me or whatever. Maybe I don't have a talent.
And not every girl is as smart or as lucky as a Ms Andii to be able to see.
I think I'm just stubborn. I think I'm just stubborn. I think that's probably blessing and a curse. I think I'm just stubborn because I'm okay, you're talking beans, you're out. Next. I'm very quick to be oh, okay, see a pet. Pum.
Asiyeke.
Asiyeke. No asazi manje.
Yeah, sesiphelele izinto sizozenza.
Qashiyelwa la ingane.
Absolutely. Ms Andii, I think we've run out of time.
Have we?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
told you. It's not enough.
It's never enough.
Yeah,
Eh?
see, that's why we're gonna get you back. Are we getting you back?
Are you gonna invite me? Send me an invite.
It's a
Ngeza.
question.
Ngeza. I'll
You-
be here. You
you-
just call, tell me where and how. I'll be here.
Definitely, I'll need you back once you've dropped the EP. So that's your key to this podcast now.
Oh, so if I wanna come back,
Yeah,
I must drop the EP.
yeah.
Okay, 9th of April. I said it.
Yeah,
Ms Andii
so
said it.
So if you don't drop the EP, then this will be your first and last episode until you drop an EP. Yeah.
Oh, so if I still drop it, I can come back.
Yeah. it
So
does-
the
even if-
rules aren't too tight. I like that. The
yeah,
rules aren't too tight.
Even if it's not in April, but like you
Drop something.
drop something, then I'll call you back.
A body of work.
Yeah.
Yes. I got it.
Not a single, an EP, because you did say you're gonna give us an EP.
Ms Andii said it. I will. My birthday, 9th of April. I will drop that
We'll
EP.
hold you to that.
Hold it.
In closing, anything you wanna add, advice for whomever, young girls, old girls, grannies,
Old,
young boys?
young, granny. First of all, trust your instincts. I think like we take that for granted sometimes. That gut feeling is a real thing. If you're trying to move in the industry, your gut feeling, if something doesn't feel right, it's not. It's really not. Also, don't confuse nerves and gut feelings, tricky. But trust your gut feeling. Look out for yourself. Careful where you step into. Don't get sold dreams. And believe in yourself. If you don't believe in you, no one else can. So if you believe in yourself, no one can lead you into a bush. You'll push through, believe in yourself.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ms Andii, for joining
Thank
us
you for
on the
having me.
GNPS. Otherwise, you can. Where can people follow you? Your social media
Instagram.
handles.
It's at ms_ANDII. Ms Andii is spelled with 2 I's, no Y. Please, no more Y's, guys.
2 eyes.
2 I's, so damn sightly. Anyway, ms_Andii_ Ms Andii's on. I'm on Twitter, but I'm not a Twitter bug.
You're an artist. You need to be a Twitter bug.
I need to be a Twitter bug, but sometimes I just log on Twitter and I'm like, everybody's atting each other about something petty, and I'm just like, there's a lot of negative energy here.
Then you can
out.
unfollow. Choose. There's an option.
Choose.
I don't
Yeah,
wanna
but
see
people
this.
retweet. And
Yeah, man. Listen. You're a brand,
I
and
know.
social media is a tool.
It
It's
is.
there. Use it.
Instagram's fun though. Come through.
Don't underuse it. And on Twitter, you can do. Listen, if the same following if you could translate the same following that you have on Instagram.
If you could
and
see the
Twitter.
gap, wow. If you could see the gap, wow. Anyway.
So I think you need to liven up that Twitter page.
Twitter. I'm gonna go tweet something today.
Actually, we for this also to go a long way. It would be nice if you could hit up the Twitter vibes. Just
Say something.
yeah, exactly, and it'll go a long way in letting people know that the EP's coming.
Singles coming, money bags coming,
Yes.
and then She Is King is coming.
Absolutely. Thank you. You can follow the podcast on Instagram at GNPS_podcast. And you can follow my man Tiny behind the camera at tinyfilms_. Peace. It's been real.